When I tell you I had a time eating this chicken, I would literally go back to Korea just to eat this chicken, okay? So, as we go through my hotel room tour, I really want to share some facts that I learned literally being in Korea for more than a little over 3 days because I had to do research myself and I got you. I know you want to know some tips, and as a black woman, yeah, it was very important, okay? Of course, the first one, it may sound obvious, but it is definitely need to be stated that English is not widely spoken. So there will be some people, a lot of the restaurants, the waiters, the waitresses, they definitely spoke English, but you will definitely need an app to translate. So I use Google Translate. Please be prepared. So I want you to see as I'm going into my hotel room, they have slippers set up for me. This is very commonly accepted in many restaurants, as well as, of course, spas that you take off your shoes. While I didn't experience this myself in many restaurants, when I was doing research, of course, I saw that. So I'm just giving you a quick tour, and I really want to say I stayed at Lifestyle S Hotel, and the bed was not the most comfortable. I was happy with majority of the things within the hotel room. I just felt like I saw the hair from the housekeeper. Now that's not, I've seen that in other hotels, but it wasn't exciting because I saw a little bit more than I wanted to. Now right here they have some coffee, some tea. I brought that coffee home. The paper cups were really thin. Thankfully they had a blow dryer and tea kettle for people who use it. Not me. I don't have any hair. I am proudly bald. The TV was super clutch. I watched Cowboy Carter on YouTube because they had the YouTube as well as Netflix apps. So if you want to sign into that, it was great for that. Now the shower, it wasn't the ultimate best because it did get stopped up and caused the water to go on the floor just one night. So it wasn't horrible. Here's my favorite part, a bidet, and I'll show you the bed. The bed was not as comfortable as I was hoping, but a review did share that. I mean, what do you get for $53 a night? So yes. Right, I am trying to find a nail salon. All right, I got my phone, my map in my hand, and my camera in my hand. I have to be careful. Right, sorry. Pretty cool. Cool. In the city area. Okay, I have my nail salon. I have the map here. I tried to use Google Maps, but as I saw when I was doing research on YouTube, it doesn't find your exact location. So thankfully I saw that before I thought it was an issue. And then I just downloaded another app. Got my pocket Wi-Fi for $12 for the amount of days I'm here. For 4 days. Not bad at all. So I am following. I feel like I need to cross the street again. I crossed the street. I feel like I need to cross the street. I would think nail salons are pretty popular here. Oh, okay. All right. Keep you updated. Alright, so I found a nail salon and I just had to wait an hour. And during this hour, I'm at 40 minutes, I'm gonna head over after I finish my drink at Starbucks. This is an iced grapefruit black tea. It's pretty good. During the time I've been waiting, I've been trying to figure out how to get a T-Money card that I already purchased at the airport, but I realized I purchased it but didn't put anything on it. So I went to the train station. I'm like, how do I purchase another card? But it only says reload. It took me some time, but I figured out that I just have to reload my card. It's just things are a little, of course I'll get to it. I'll understand it soon, but everything is in Korean. There's like not many translate options, like the app, the T-Money app. It's in Korean. Then I finally figured it out on the app, so I could just have it on my app. But then guess what? It didn't accept none of my cards. Like, I have like 9 cards available on Apple Pay. It didn't accept any of them. So I was like, okay, I have the card. Let me go downstairs, see what I can do. I finally figured it out. It's okay, typical tourist stuff. I'm gonna finish my drink. I still haven't found a place to go to for dinner yet, because it is my birthday. It feels weird, because it's my birthday. No, it is my birthday, because it's 6:43 a.m. or 4:43 a.m. in Atlanta, but it's 5:43 p.m. here. So I'm gonna get my nails done, go back to the hotel, and then I really want to find like a Sky Tower dinner. I'll keep looking, okay, and I'll share. All right, I found my nail salon, and she did an amazing job. I didn't get to record everything because I just wanted to enjoy the moment. I was so happy though. All right, I got my nails done. Yay. Okay, so I did ask, and I use Google Translate for this. I just typed it in. I usually share. I did also ask for a pedicure. Maybe she forgot, but it's okay. I didn't complain because my dinner reservation's at 9:30, and it would take a little longer. Who knows? I may get it another day. It's not a big deal. My toes are cute either way. But my nails, I just wanted some nice nails, and she did a really good job. She took her time. I haven't had a good gel manicure in a while. I don't normally do them at home just because I like I said, I do stuff on my own. And yeah, I am heading out. I'm going to dinner, a rooftop situation just like I wanted. All right, so I'm taking you right along. Look at this nice little setup in the hotel. Hey. All right, I'm about to call my Uber so we can head over to the restaurant. So funny story. See that bus right there? When I went to go get my nails done, I got on that bus and it took me around the corner. And then I went to, just map. It said I had to get off the bus and map to get to the nail salon. I ended up walking right back around the corner. I didn't even realize the nail salon is literally across the street down the corner from my hotel. Wow. It's okay. Those are the normal tourist situation. It even used to happen to me when I was in New York. I'd take extra steps, extra public transportation. Didn't even have to. It's okay. I am not beating myself up. So I am waiting for my Uber now. We're gonna head to this nice restaurant, and this is a nice rooftop situation, but it is Italian. Didn't know that at all. Didn't know that. So my Uber took about 30 minutes, and I made it to the hotel that had the rooftop restaurant there. It was super cool, rooftop bar, and it had a long day foot spa. I got my food. I ordered a Caesar salad as well as pasta with scallops. It was really delicious. The pasta with scallops. It did have zucchini. I'm not a zucchini fan, but the Caesar salad was really good as well. Now, I was hoping for like a nice rooftop where I could see everything. It was okay. I probably won't go back there again. It was Italian. I wasn't expecting that, but I didn't know. And I ordered a sweet wine cocktail. It ended up being sangria. So that's what I had. And again, my food was delicious. This is the Caesar salad, and this is the pasta with scallops. I'm not a huge zucchini fan, but I had zucchini. So I'm like just enjoying it. I'm still brainstorming what I'm going to do next. And the ultimate goal is to have fun and, be me with me. And that is the ultimate goal of my solo trip, okay? One thing I want you to know is that you can take solo trips. You don't have to wait for other people. Okay, it is day 2, first official day in Seoul, South Korea. I'm gonna head to get some breakfast. Last night I had a good time. Make sure I'm paying attention because, last night I had a good time. Of course, I got, a little lost, or not lost, but, I didn't know things about certain places. So I took 2 extra Ubers because I was like, I'm not gonna spend money at this place when I can go another place. Okay, all right. So yeah, all the shops are open right now. You can see some shops at the hair salon. There's a lot of beauty cosmetic places if you need some stuff. Oh, looks like they do some massages up top there. But yeah, if you need like beauty products, you already know that is big for Korean skincare. Sorry. People in the U.S. love Korean skincare, so I'm here. Well, I wonder what I'm gonna get. Like maybe a glass facial mask. That's where I got my nails done, over there. Great. No, I took an Uber. I looked at the bus map on how to get me here, and it shows you that Google Maps is not the best thing here. It told me to take the bus and then walk. I took the bus down and I walked up. Girl, okay. I was like, are you serious right now? So yes, I am going to get some breakfast. Let's see what I get. All right, so it was actually lunchtime, and I found this local restaurant. I'm like, okay, great. Let me get a rice bowl. I had beef with a rice bowl, and it was a local restaurant. And something I learned while being in Korea, as well as just doing some research on YouTube, is it's very simple. You order your food. You actually don't wait for the waiter to come give you your check. You have to go up to them and get a check. So this restaurant in particular had a lot of options, and like I said, I wanted a rice bowl. I had some soup on the side. Do you see my labubu. My goal was to have fun with my labubu as well. It's actually my daughter's labubu, but I took some footage and some YouTube shorts with labubu on the side. And I'm happy I enjoyed this lunch because it was something different. I don't get these back home. I also had to make a quick trip to the store because I needed a universal charger, and I'm happy I got it. Get one of these. Yeah, I had to get one of these. The one I had was not for Korea. All right, so set in that area. Now let's head to the museum. It's an art museum. Let's see what we got. All right, this is my first official time on the train, and I'm like determined to make it work. I have Google Maps, which is actually not the best app to use, but is the app that's going to set me up to take a screenshot and put it in another app, which is Naver Maps, and that's how I was getting around. Got on the train. It was very nice on the train as far as air conditioner. I was a tiny bit skeptical sitting on the seats because it was like suede material, but hey, it worked out. I ended up finding a My Pleasure Museum. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was, adult products, but it was not. If you have a pleasure for nice home decor, boom, it's for you. But that's not really my style, but I love that it was available. And then I ended up at the Leeum Museum, and the museum was very, very relaxing and full of contemporary art. And I haven't been to a museum in a very long time, so I just took my time. I took some footage, and I also got this it was an iPhone with, well, it was a smartphone, not an iPhone, with a Bluetooth. And every time I went to each location, I was able to get the history on that particular artist and their art piece. So going around Korea, I was like, listen, Aisha, do fun things. I'm just giving you guys some clips about within the museum, so you can just understand that, listen, art exists everywhere, and everywhere is art, okay? So a couple of other things I would love to share. The subway is absolutely elite. It is cheap, it's affordable, it's safe. I didn't have any issues except for me, of course, understanding which direction to go, which I'll share a short clip of how I understood it later on. I want to share that transportation does stop at 11 p.m. So after 11 p.m., you do have to take an Uber, a regular taxi, however you're going to get around, but you will not be getting on the train or the bus at 11 p.m. Also, it was very safe. Seoul was very safe. After 11 p.m., I actually walked. I went to a nice restaurant before I went to a drag show. You'll see in a few minutes in this video. And I was able to feel very, very safe. So after I left the museum right here, I found a record shop. I was so excited, but then he told me I couldn't record, so I had to put my camera away. And now right here, I'm at the train station. I found out how to navigate. The middle is where I am. On the right side is where the train came from, and then on the left side is where I am actually going. It was great getting back. And then when I was heading back to the hotel room, I said, let me get some hot bread. I saw a lot of locals having it. So the hot bread is, different options. And I was like, oh, this looks like a hot dog. Let me try it. So I got that. It was 1,500 won, which is about $1.25. And I was like, okay, hot bread, let's try it. I tried it. It wasn't hot. I was like, why is this warm? What is this? But I'm still eating it. I did need a snack. Okay. And then I was like, ooh, let's get some coffee. Listen, Seoul is full of coffee shops, absolutely full of coffee shops. So if you need coffee, it is available to you. Not too bad. All right. I went to my room for about 2.5 hours, watched night 2 of the Beyonce concert on YouTube. Still living in the Cowboy Carter era, even though I went to my concert like 3 weeks ago. Anywho, I'm gonna head to a fun Korean chicken spot, and then I am gonna check out the nightlife. Probably be out for an hour after the chicken spot. All right, so let's see how much fun. I put a little makeup on, changed up my earrings a little bit. After I eat my chicken, I'll apply some lipstick. Let's see what's going on. I'm not a huge club person, so I'm just gonna go out. I'm in Korea, so why not check out the fun. So I'm going to take the train to the Korean chicken spot, and then it looks like I can walk to the drag show that I'm gonna go to, and it looks like the drag show is all in the area with the clubs and bars. All right, I have my backpack, feel a little weird, but I gotta carry my stuff, so it is what it is. All right, so I'm about to head back on the train. Trains end at 11 p.m. here. So yeah, I'm prepared to take the train now, and I'll take an Uber later on. All right, check back in. All right, I took the train. It was a success because I had taken it earlier, so I was like, okay, I know where to go. And now I am heading to that restaurant that was recommended to me, and I was so thankful. First of all, I had to walk through a busy area. I was like, oh my goodness, there is so much going on. And now this restaurant, I can put the description in the bio. Literally, it was told to me like it's a random place. It has a broom in front of it. So, and now I look at it, that's actually like a brush for you to, brush your chicken. So, guess what? When I walked into this restaurant, I was like, oh, this is fancy for a chicken spot. I'm like, okay, let's see what I'm going to get inside. I was a little nervous that it was closed, even though I looked it up. But guess what? It was just about to close. I just had to, just give myself at least an hour to eat, and I was all set. Now, when I get inside after pushing this button, it was absolutely beautiful. It was beautiful, but I didn't have that much time because I had to figure out what I was going to eat, as well as understand that I have to eat all of this chicken. You will see. Gosh, I'm sorry.
Okay, take your time.
No, no, I have to order it.
Okay.
I saw it and then I was. Uh, I will do
I'm sorry, but
plain combo platter.
okay,
Yes.
then you can choose two.
Two.
Okay.
I'll do honey and corn, please.
Honey and corn.
Yes.
Okay. And a drink?
Oh goodness, no, just water.
Water you can use.
Oh yes,
there.
yes, perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
While I was waiting for my chicken, I grabbed my own water. I had some pickled radish, and the popcorn was so good. My goodness. All right, now I got my chicken. Y'all, I was so surprised. I was not prepared at all for that chicken, but it was time for me to dig in. Okay, I was not complaining, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take some chicken home back to my room, and it definitely came in handy. So as I was eating my chicken, I was like just mapping out what I'm gonna do, and I found a drag show that I was super thankful that I attended because I met some wonderful people there. But I didn't tell you that I actually had to walk 30 minutes. Now I was prepared to walk, but I didn't know it was going to be 30 minutes away. And now I'm finally using the gloves. I wish I had a pair of gloves instead of just one, but I'm assuming within the culture you eat with one hand and you have your other hand like to drink your water. But I don't do that, so I was eating with two hands. That chicken was so good. I will literally go back to Korea for the chicken. So now I am walking to the drag show and I came across a 24-hour vintage and thrift shop. I was so amazed. Pretty much pick out your items and you have a self-checkout. You have the opportunity to grab the bags. And of course, there's many cameras watching you. You cannot do anything crazy there. And it was so cool. I really thought that was a pretty cool option. And then I finally made it to the drag show, 10,000 won, which is about $7.50 or $8. And it was a time. I met some really cool people there. I did a small performance on stage. It was a dance battle. And if you don't know me already, I'm going to let you know now I am down for a dance battle. I don't have much of it on camera, but I had a good time. And now, as far as the LGBT community, it's not, of course, fully accepted in Korea. You have to, show up as your true self and just, show up with a community. So I'm happy I found this specific spot because, of course, I was with the LGBT community, and the ultimate goal is to always be myself. Of course, I wasn't there with my family, but people look at me, they were staring in general. That's something else I'm going to talk about in another video. But just show up as yourself anywhere you go. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and if you made it this far, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe and like button so I can keep things going. And please stay tuned. There's a lot more coming with my Korea travels, and I want you to make sure you get that notification set up for yourself. I appreciate you, honey boo. Talk to you soon.